Welcome to Common Entrance Mathematics and QR class with Mr. Dutton. We're treating the 2022 Mathematics Pass question, and we're in number 19. Three boys shared certain numbers of mango in the ratio 5 to 3 to 2. If the one with the smallest ratio received 40 mangoes, find the number of mangoes shared. Three boys shared certain numbers of mangoes in the ratio 5 to 3 to 2. If the one with the smallest ratio received 40 mangoes, find the number of mangoes shared. So we're looking for the total number of mangoes shared by the three boys. We're given the ratio 5 to 3 to 2. And we're also told that the smallest ratio received 40 mangoes. Okay, this is very simple. Okay, we can just go ahead and use a shortcut to find the answer, as this is an exam. You need a method that will be as fast as possible for you. Okay, so this is the smallest ratio, and the number of mangoes is 40. Okay, for the smallest ratio, we are 40. So all we need to do to know the each share of the ratio is to divide 40 by 2. So how many, what is the number that has multiplied this 2 to give you 40? What's that number that multiplied 2 to give you 40? Okay, so you can just do 40 divided by 2. Okay, 2 here is 1, 2 in 4 is 2, and in 0 is 0. So 40 divided by 2 is 20. So now that we know that 40 divided by 2 is 20, so for us to know the number of mangoes received by the person with the ratio 3, we do 3 times 20, and that gives us what? 60. 3 times 2 is 6, and times 0 is 0. So 60. Then for the man with 5, ratio 5, so you do 5 times 20. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 0 is 0. So that's 100. Okay? So for the three boys, the biggest one received 100 mangoes, the next 60, and the smallest 40 mangoes. So total number of mangoes shared. Total number of mangoes shared will be equal to 100 plus 60 plus 40. 100 plus 60 plus 40 will give you 200. So at the end, we've been able to find that they shared 200 mangoes. Okay? Should I explain that again? Alright, I will. We are given the three ratios for the three boys: 5 ratio 3 ratio 2. And we're told that the smallest ratio, 5 ratio 3 ratio 2, the smallest ratio received 40 mangoes. The one with the smallest ratio received 40 mangoes. So we wrote that under the smallest ratio, which is 2, 40. Okay. Now, for us to know how this one with the smallest ratio received 40 mangoes, we have to divide 40 by 2. Okay, and that gave us 20. So with this 20, we know the share, the number of each share of this ratio. That means they've shared it equally into 20 places. Alright, for the person with 2 will get 2 times 20, which is 40. The person with 3 will get 3 times 20, which is 60. The person with 5 will get 5 times 20, which is 100. Okay, so for us to know the total mangoes, we multiply, we add all of them together. So we do 100 plus 60 plus 40, and that gives us 200 mangoes. Okay, I'll try and use another method, or we could do it this way. Okay, the total share of the total ratio will be equals to 5 plus 3 plus 2, and that will give us 10, right? Okay, so the fraction of the smallest will be the ratio of the smallest over this total. So that will be 2 for the smallest will be equals to 2 over the total ratio, which is 10. Right, this is the fraction of the total that the smallest got. Then we know the value, the quantity of the smallest, which is 40. So we know that 2 over 10 of the total mangoes, the total number of mangoes, 2 over 10 of the total is equals to 40. 2 over 10 of the total mangoes is equals to 40. So therefore, the total number of mangoes will be equal to 40 times the inverse of this. So you just flip this. It becomes 10 over 2. Okay? So 2 goes there 1, and 2 in 40 is 20. 2 in 4 is 2, 2 in 0 is 0. So you have 20 times 10, which will give you 200. Right? Mangoes. 200 mangoes. Right? So for me, I think this method is simpler. There could be other methods. You just explore and see the one, practice and see the one that will be easier for you and fast for you to employ in your exam. Alright, thank you. Try and attempt the question attached to this particular solution, and let me have your answer in the comment box. Thank you.